Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go, and I want to name the video Esau may run with this, or he may continue to run with this. All right, and but first and foremost, I got a definition for what it means to run with something. Before I show the article through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, why I wanted to do this lesson, it says, what does take it and run with it mean? To take an idea or plan that someone else has started and develop it in order to see if it will be successful or useful. Right. And Salaki, 1 second, please. All right, Salaki, brothers. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, this is what the article that made me want to do this lesson. It says, man, it's put up by Yahoo, and it says, man stormed school bus yelling hate slurs at children and performing Heil Hitler salute in Chicago, officials say. All right, and this is basically with the whole anti-Semitic thing, which I'm gonna read some of the article, but it says Chicago police are looking for a group of men who stormed a school bus. I didn't, I strolled all the way down. They didn't show a picture of the guys that did it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come out and said, "Oh, these people that identify as Black Hebrew Israelites are the ones that did it." I wouldn't be surprised if Esau came out and said that. All right. A group of Israelite so-called black men jumped on a bus and was yelling hateful slurs towards so-called the small hat kids. All right, I wouldn't be surprised because they didn't show a picture of them in the article. It says Chicago police are looking for a group of men who stormed a school bus, and where they slurred anti-Semitic slurs. And I named the video through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Esau is going to run with this, basically speaking about this whole anti-Semitic thing. All right, and I believe, just speaking as a man, but when you look up the again the definition of the word, it's like the definition of the meaning, run with it. It means to use something to start something basically, and see if it will be successful of what you're trying to accomplish. And what I believe, just speaking as a man, they're going to link us to this whole anti-Semitic thing. All right, which we're not anti-Semitic. We can't be anti-Semitic because we're Semitic. We come from the line of Shem. All right, so black people, Latino, and Native and Seminole Indian people, and white people too, and Chinese people, and Japanese people, and East Indian people, and Arab people are all Shemitic. So we can't be anti-Shemitic. Black people can't be anti-Shemitic. All right, because we're Shemitic. All right, but I believe they're going to use this as a tool to get us completely and utterly off the internet. I did continue to identify us as black extremists, hate groups, or whatever, and use it to take our content off of the internet completely, and ultimately to get us off the highways and the byways. But again, I'm just speaking as a man, but the way this whole anti-Semitic thing continues to pick up steam, now you got this stuff like this going on. All right, so it says where they spew anti-Semitic slurs and threaten to harm 12-year-old boys in the West Rogers Park neighborhood on Wednesday, according to officials. The bus was dropping off elementary students from a local Orthodox Jewish school when around 5 p.m. in the 200, I guess they pronounce it 200, 2,800 block, I don't know how they pronounce it, block of West Jerome Street. The men entered the bus, according to the Chicago police, who said nobody was physically injured. At one stop, 4 men jumped into the bus and hurled anti-Semitic slurs and performed the Heil Hitler salute and terrorized children, according to the statement from the Simeon whatever center. But yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a picture, drop a picture, and oh, these black Hebrew Israelites, they did it. All right, because they link us to being anti-Semitic. All right, basically when they say anti-Semitic against the small hats, which again, we can't be anti-Semitic because we're Semitic. There's no way we can be anti-Semitic. All right, there's no way. It's just like me saying I'm I'm an anti-Negro. I'm a so-called Negro, just using a worldly, slur. All right, I'm anti-Negro. Well, I'm a Negro, so how can I be anti-Negro, so-called anti-Negro? All right, don't make no sense. So when you say anti-Semitic, I can't be anti-Semitic because I'm Semitic. It don't make no sense. But I believe again they could use this continue. They're going to continue to use this whole anti-Semitic thing to continue to demonize us and ultimately to get us off to get our content off the internet completely. All right. Anybody that identifies as a so-called black Hebrew Israelite, well, there's no such thing as a black Hebrew Israelite. It's just Israelites. All right, but yeah, man, hey, they might continue to use this for that to continue to demonize us. All right, who knows? But let me pull that up one more time. Salaki brothers, again, um, to take something and run with it, to take an idea or plan that someone else has started and develop it in order to see if it will be successful or useful. Which the plan that they developed is to try to get us all the highways and the byways by this whole anti-Semitic thing. Oh, these people are anti-Semitic. They're showing hate the towards the small hats. All right, we can't have that. We can't have hate. We gotta come get these guys off the internet because they're spewing hate. All right, against the small hats, and we all know you can't say nothing negative about the small hats. I ask Kyrie Irving or Kanye West or Yee or whatever his name is. So yeah, man, basically I saw that, and through the spirit again, just speaking as a man, they could continue to run with that whole anti-Semitic thing and use it to get us completely off the highways and the byways, get us completely off the internet. Again, just speaking as a man though, but that's good though. That's a good thing because the Lord said once His elect is sealed, that's it, and once the word has been taken uh, um, off the airways, all right, then the destruction will come. All right, so I'm gonna get let's get Ezekiel 3. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. And son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me. Right, that's what the Lord set us up to do. To warn you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, all right, about the destruction to come. All right, but the Lord ain't going to be out here, ain't going to have his men out there warning forever. All right, it's going to come a time where it's going to end. All right, Amos 8 and 11 speaks about the famine of the word. Verse 20, jumping down to verse 25. But thou, O house, O son of man, shall I can behold. They say, put bands upon thee. They should put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, which is symbolic talk for the Lord. Basically, no more YouTube, no more internet, and no more going on the highways and the byways. All right, that's how the Lord's going to make the prophets dumb, where they won't be able to speak anymore. All right, won't be able to go on the highways and the byways and put up videos on the internet anymore when they shut it off. That thou shalt be dumb and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. All right, and that day's coming again with this whole anti-Semitic thing. All right, they could use that again to further push the agenda of hate speech and get us off the internet, get us off the highways and the byways. All right, but again, that's all good, man, because once that happens, the Most High, that means the elect is sealed, and the Most High can go ahead and bring the destruction. This is Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things, I saw the four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, which represents the destruction, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the service of our power in their forehead. All right, once all the elect is sealed, that's it. Then the destruction can come. All hell can break loose. Verse 4. And I heard the number of them that was sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. right, 12,000 men out of each tribe, and then you got the 1/3, which are men, women, and children. All right, mostly women and children though. All right, um, but yeah, that's it though, man. So again, that they're running with this whole anti-Semitic thing. Making examples out of Kanye West and Kyrie Irving, making examples out of them, and now you got this stuff like this popping up. Four random guys with no picture. At least they ain't showing no picture on this. If they show this, so like it, just four random guys, whatever it was, jumped on a bus and started yelling at small hat children, kids. With again no pictures, so it's easy. They could easily come out and say, yeah, it was black men with garments on and their head wrapped with ancient Hebrew written on their headbands. They can easily come out and say that. But again, this is speaking as a man. But again, this whole anti-Semitic thing is picking up steam. So like that, Esau could use this, to further the persecution and ultimately get rid of that and get us off the highways and byways completely, which is a good thing because again that means the elect is sealed and the Most High can go ahead and bring the destruction. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace safety to you brothers, push truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.